Have you ever felt pulled through storms you thought would break you, yet somehow you rose stronger every time? Many women don't realize that these moments can be signals of divine protection shaping their lives. If certain experiences keep repeating in ways you can't explain, there may be a powerful reason behind them. Stay with me as we uncover what those signs truly mean for you. 1. Inner resilience. Inner resilience is one of the most defining signs of a woman chosen and protected by God. This strength is not loud, boastful, or attention-seeking. It shows itself quietly in the way you carry yourself through adversity. When challenges come, you may feel the weight of them, but you do not collapse under their pressure. Instead, you rise, adapt, and continue forward. This resilience often surprises even you. You might look back at situations that could have destroyed your peace or broken your spirit and realize you came out not only surviving, but wiser, steadier, and more anchored in who you are. This kind of strength is rarely learned through ease. It is forged in moments of testing. Yet, unlike those who rely solely on willpower, your resilience is supported by a deeper spiritual force. You may find that you recover faster from disappointment or regain clarity after confusion because you are strengthened in ways that don't come from personal effort alone. You navigate storms with an internal stability that feels divinely sustained. This subtle but powerful endurance marks you as someone protected, watched over, and built for a greater purpose. 2. Divine redirection. Divine redirection often appears as unexpected shifts in your path. Doors you wanted to open remain shut, opportunities dissolve, or plans fall apart despite your commitment. Instead of these moments leading to despair, they eventually reveal themselves as protection. You may notice that when something doesn't work out, it's not a coincidence. It's a safeguard. It keeps you from situations, relationships, or environments that could drain your spirit or derail your purpose. Women chosen by God frequently experience these interruptions not as punishments, but as pivots. You may initially feel confused when the timing or outcome doesn't align with your expectations, but clarity comes later. This redirection pushes you towards spaces where you can grow, thrive, and make an impact. Even when you don't fully understand the reason behind a closed door, your path eventually leads somewhere better than where you were trying to go. Divine redirection ensures that you stay aligned with the destiny prepared for you, not the one you assumed was best. 3. Heightened intuition. Heightened intuition is another significant mark of being chosen and protected. This intuitive clarity is not random. It is a spiritual sensitivity sharpened over time. You might sense when something is off long before any evidence becomes visible. You pick up on people's intentions, feel the truth behind their words, and notice subtle shifts in energy that others overlook. This intuitive awareness helps you make wiser decisions. It becomes a compass that guides you away from harmful connections and toward people who genuinely uplift your life. You may find yourself avoiding situations without knowing why, only to discover later that your instinct saved you emotional, spiritual, or even physical trouble. This ability to sense truth quickly becomes a protective layer around your life. Your intuition also helps you discern opportunities. You can feel when a door is meant for you and when it's not. This doesn't mean you know every detail of the future, but you have a natural ability to recognize what aligns with your spirit. Such sensitivity is a gift, and it strengthens your connection to the purpose you're meant to fulfill. 4. Spiritual resistance. Spiritual resistance often shows up in the lives of women chosen by God because they carry influence that disrupts negativity, injustice, or spiritual darkness. This resistance may take the form of unexplained challenges, emotional heaviness, or conflicts that emerge without clear cause. These battles are not signs of weakness. They are indicators of spiritual significance. You may notice that whenever you move closer to healing, growth, or purpose, obstacles suddenly intensify. This happens because your progress threatens forces that benefit from your stagnation. Your presence, your character, and your potential make a difference in the world around you, and that difference often draws pushback. Yet even in the midst of this pressure, you endure. What makes spiritual resistance a sign of protection is the way you are sustained through these battles. You recover from attacks that should have overwhelmed you. You regain peace after periods of turmoil. You emerge with deeper wisdom and a sharper sense of direction. These experiences do not break you. They refine you, and the strength you gain becomes a testimony of the covering that surrounds your life. 5. Divine connections. Divine connections often appear at exactly the moments you need support, clarity, encouragement, or guidance. These individuals may not stay in your life forever, but they serve purposeful roles. They might offer wisdom that shifts your perspective or provide comfort during a vulnerable season. Sometimes they appear briefly, like a stranger's words that give you confirmation or peace. Other times they develop into long-term relationships that help shape your journey. These connections are not random coincidences. They are aligned encounters orchestrated to push you closer to your calling. You may meet someone who introduces you to an opportunity you weren't even looking for, or helps you avoid a mistake you didn't see coming. Additionally, divine connections often carry a sense of recognition, as if your spirits understand one another, even before your minds do. Being chosen means you are never left to navigate life entirely alone. Even when you feel isolated, the right people show up with timing that can only be described as intentional. Their influence becomes part of the protection and guidance that shape your path. 6. Strong sense of purpose. A deep sense of purpose is a natural trait in women chosen and protected by God. This purpose doesn't always arrive with full clarity. Often it begins as a quiet urgency, a feeling that your life is meant for more than the ordinary routine. You may notice a pull toward meaningful work, service, healing, creativity, or leadership. Even when you're unsure of the details, something inside you refuses to settle for a life that lacks impact or authenticity. This inner drive pushes you to grow, to seek understanding, and to develop qualities that prepare you for the future. While others may feel comfortable remaining stagnant, you feel compelled to evolve. This isn't ambition alone. It's a spiritual calling that moves you toward environments where your gifts can serve others. Your sense of purpose might also show up as dissatisfaction with anything that doesn't align with your values. You may walk away from situations that no longer nurture your growth, even if they seem stable. This instinctive pull toward meaningful direction is evidence that your life is guided by something greater than personal desire. Purpose becomes the compass that keeps you aligned with the destiny crafted for you. 7. Unexplainable protection. Unexplainable protection often becomes noticeable when you reflect on past events and realize how many situations could have unfolded differently. There may be moments when you avoided danger without knowing why, or were removed from environments that later revealed themselves as toxic or harmful. Sometimes this protection shows up through sudden inner warnings, delayed timing, or unexpected interruptions that keep you out of harm's way. This covering also shows itself in your emotional and spiritual survival. You recover from heartbreaks, betrayals, or losses that could have left deep wounds. Instead, you come out with renewed clarity and strength that doesn't match the severity of what happened. Your peace is restored in ways that can't be explained through logic alone. You may also notice protection in your relationships. People with harmful intentions eventually reveal themselves or distance themselves without your intervention. Paths that could have misled you fall away before they can cause permanent damage. Opportunities that seem promising but ultimately misaligned dissolve before they entangle you. This form of protection is quiet yet powerful. It shields your life, redirects your steps, and ensures you remain aligned with the purpose stamped upon you. It is one of the clearest signs that you carry divine favor and covering everywhere you go. You're walking with divine purpose and protection, even when you don't see it. Stay strong, stay aligned, and keep growing. Comment, I am chosen and guided to affirm it. Quantum power.